this is not the most ideal climate or the most ideal place to be recording, but I made a promise, so here we are. A few lessons I learned after ending this relationship I was in for 9 months. So, for context, it wasn't the healthiest relationship, but it had really good times as well. So, not to demonize, we had both good and bad moments. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the lessons that I learned after leaving the relationship. Number 1, humans are paradoxes. We are not black and white. We are not good and bad. We are not good or bad. We have both qualities in us. Don't mind the wind too much. It's cold. But we all have good and bad in ourselves. It just depends on which ones we use the most and which qualities, whether it be good or bad, we use more. And number 2, just because someone is both good and bad, if there's more bad is in your relationship, if you can tell there's more bad, that does not give you a reason to stay in the relationship. Just because there's bad, but there's also good after this, you're not obliged to stay when there's more bad in the relationship than good. And it's not your responsibility to heal them either, because, sure, this person might be going through some things, but it's their responsibility to heal, not yours. That's one thing I learned from this relationship. My partner tried to heal me as well, and I tried to heal them. That's not how it works. You have to heal yourself and then move on. You can't ask someone else to heal you, and you can't heal someone else. It's just not, you can't do that. You can heal them if you broke or hurt someone, but at the same time, you can't heal. A person can't heal in the same place they were hurt. So that creates a paradox, like whatever you hurt, you can absolutely, it's your responsibility to, heal and make better choices. But that person or you cannot heal in the same place you were hurt, because you heal when you're out of survival mode, not when you're in survival mode. It doesn't work that way. Also, number 3, know when it is you and when it's the other person projecting. You need to be very self-aware on when it is you projecting or you doing certain things that you should hold yourself accountable to, and you should also know that's the other person projecting on you, so that you're not taking blame for things you have not done. So you know yourself, and you're also very self-aware of your actions and how they affect other people. Number 4, put yourself first no matter what. Even if the other person says that they put you first, tell them that you're supposed to put yourself first and then put the relationship or whatever other things after. But you should always put yourself first. Doesn't matter if the other person doesn't put themselves first. Why are you in the relationship with them? They must put themselves first. You forget about other people. Just put yourself first, always. And number 5, gain knowledge and wisdom, especially about not book smart. Doesn't have to be book smart knowledge, but knowledge that you can survive in this world. There's a lot of controversial advice on the internet just gain knowledge and wisdom. Basically, just gather whatever data you can and put that in your own life experience. Practice what you read, practice what you are learning, or when you made a mistake and you gain wisdom, you don't repeat that mistake again. So again, self-awareness, healing, and understanding, showing yourself acceptance and compassion, because we all need to show this more to ourselves. Why is that? When other people make a mistake, we show them a lot of grace, we accept them, and when someone's not perfect, we accept them as they are, and we are compassionate, and we help them, get better. Why can't we do that for ourselves? Why can't we allow enough space like that for ourselves? We have been with us since we were born, 100% of the good and bad days. Why are we not putting ourselves first? Why are we still putting other people first? Even though they've been for a fraction of our life, and they might have just been the good parts, or it might have been the bad parts. We've been with ourselves longer than that person has been with us. So, above all, we must put ourselves first. We should put ourselves first, too. Number 6, learn from your mistakes and move forward. Again, when you made a mistake, it doesn't have to be, just in relationships. It can be in friendships. It can be with other people. Say you lashed out. Say you stayed silent when you should have spoken up. You learn from that mistake. Now, you go forward and you're aware enough what will happen when you do stay silent or when you do lash out. You then practice. You fix that mistake by first you heal from whatever and why you react in that way. Why are you acting in that way? Why are you choosing silence? Why are you lashing out? And then, if it's not because of your circumstances and it's not because someone's pressuring you, learn the root cause of why that's happening, and then heal from it, and then move forward. Don't let that hold you back. And not sometimes, you can't just put your life on a hold because you need to heal. You have to move forward, but you also have to heal along with going forward and moving with your life. Because time is not going to stop for anyone. Time is not stopping for you. Time is not stopping for me. We have to learn from our mistakes while life is moving and then move forward as well. Number 7, leave when you're not feeling aligned anymore. It can be hard, right? Because you might not even have a valid reason. You might not even have an argument or anything like that. Things might have been going amazing, perfect. But if you're not feeling aligned and you feel like they're holding you back in some way, and breaking that bond will help you rise higher, then by all means you should do that. Because you don't need a reason. You don't need a good reason on why you leave someone. It could just be as simple as you're not aligned with that person anymore. And you might feel like that person is holding you back. Well, they might have not even done much. When you feel it in your heart that you're meant for more and this person is not helping in any way to bring you that, let that relationship go, let that friendship go, let that whatever that bond is, let that bond go. Number 8, stop forcing what wants Stop forcing any experiences. What wants and is meant to stay will stay. What isn't will and cannot stay, even if you force those circumstances. I worded that a little weird, but basically what that means is you must stop forcing people to stay, forcing certain circumstances to stay, because life is not a straight line. You're gonna have a few ups and downs, but that's how life is. You might have some good moments, you might have some bad moments, but you can't be affected too much by the good or the bad. You should stay balanced and happy no matter what the circumstances are, because in the end, no one cares. It's your life. Why not try to look at the bright side of even like the not very good things in life? Say you failed a test, or say someone broke up with you. Okay, so what did I learn from that? Look at the lesson and look at the brighter side. Like, okay, so I failed this. Let me just study more so that for the next test I do not fail again. Or, okay, so this person broke up with me. What did I learn from this relationship, and how can I make this circumstance work for me instead of letting the circumstance work against me? Like a problem-solving mindset, if you may. Number 9, I think. Be careful. Be careful. The low battery sign just came on, but so number 9 is be careful what you share with people. Now, use your discernment, and it is not even evil eye at this point. It's just some people really don't want you succeeding, and that's the reality. Some people feel very threatened, so they're gonna put you down, and they're gonna talk fear into your dreams or whatever you want to accomplish, because they know you can do it. They're just very intimidated by it, because they wouldn't ever dare to do that, what you're doing. So cut those people out if you have them. And also, don't share goals before you've already, made progress and you're at the brink. Honestly, I would wait till it actually happens instead of saying it while it's in the process. One, because in a scientific way, when you talk about your dreams, your dopamine levels they shoot up at the same level as if you actually did achieve that dream. So, which means you'll be less motivated to work towards that dream if you talk about that dream, if you know what I'm saying. So, there's that reason why you shouldn't share with people before, it's already done. And also, it just doesn't have to be about dreams either. It can be about, a relationship or, a breakup. So, for example, or friendship breakup, because certain friends really do try, getting information out of you and then gossiping amongst themselves and spreading, rumors amongst themselves, about you and about that relationship, and just, feeding on that drama, honestly. So, either just, cut those people out, completely, or you don't talk to them, or don't say and don't tell them a lot of stuff that happened. Number 10, or number 11, set boundaries from the get-go. Before you enter a relationship, before you enter a friendship, list your boundaries. Tell them what boundaries they absolutely must follow and they cannot cross, because then relationship's over, friendship's over. I learned this from my relationship, because when I started saying no, all of a sudden I was being demonized for saying no. I was being asked why I'm saying no to certain things I don't want to do anymore. So, to avoid such circumstances, set boundaries from the get-go. Do not fail to list your boundaries down to any new friendship, relationship, whatever it might be. Do not let anyone cross your set boundaries. That too. You need to say your boundaries firmly, set your boundaries with people firmly, and also be very, very strict with not letting anyone cross those boundaries. Now, setting boundaries is different, and then letting them cross it even when you said don't cross these boundaries. Then you're counteracting yourself, and then that person's like, oh, so she doesn't really care if we cross the boundary, so it doesn't really matter. Don't do that. When someone crosses your boundary, let them know, give them a warning. Second time they do it, that's it. Cut them out of your life. Because you warned them, and you already said it in the first place. So, that's set your boundaries and not let anyone cross them. Number 12, speak up when you feel violated or uncomfortable. If someone makes a joke that's insulting to you and your existence, speak up about it. Say, okay, why'd you say that about me? I did not like that. I felt very offended and hurt by that. And if they say it's just jokes, then say, I would appreciate if you don't make those jokes about me. Just say it. Say it. It's not gonna hurt anyone. If it does hurt them, you cut them off. It's not worth keeping those friendships around. Number 13, create an exit plan if you realize you're in a toxic situation. Now, sometimes it may be like a little late before you find out that you're actually in a toxic situation or relationship or friendship. Yeah. So you must create an exit plan. Because toxic situations, they will destroy your self-esteem, your self-concept. They're going to destroy every progress you've made in your life when you've made it. They really do chip away. It's just not worth it. Toxic situations are not worth it. So you should create, and you should create an exit plan if you realize you're in a toxic situation. Number 14, trust your intuition. Trust that first gut feeling that you have. Do not override it with logic or reasoning. And a lot of people do this, and a lot of people regret doing it. So do not override your intuition with logic or reasoning. Trust it right away. I'm like shivering. Okay. Last one, use your discernment. Use your discernment. Whatever situation you're going through, use your discernment. What do I mean by use your discernment? If someone is saying that this person is not good, or if this certain person has done some things, use your discernment and your intuition on knowing if that person really is like that, or if they're just spreading random rumors about that person. So use your discernment when, choosing to stay like friends or stay in a relationship with a person, with like certain people. Or just use your discernment if like something feels off or something, is wrong, you feel is wrong, get out of it no matter what another person says. If another person says, oh, they're chill, oh, they're nice, oh, they're okay, don't put their opinion or their words above your own thoughts, intuition, or discernment. And that's it for today. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.